Amber Wall and her family of 5 kids received the keys to their new Habitat for Humanity home in Hamlet on Wednesday, in a ceremony attended by more than 30 people, including Habitat Executive Director Amy Fraley, who welcomed everyone to the celebration. This is the latest build from Habitat for Humanity of the North Carolina Sandhills in Richmond County, bringing the total since 2005 to 18. To qualify for the program, potential homeowners who likely wouldn't qualify for a traditional mortgage have to be between 30 and 60% of the county's median income and a debt-to-income ratio lower than 43%, according to Fraley. In addition to taking monthly classes on how to be a homeowner, recipients must also contribute sweat equity either by volunteering on another Habitat build or in the restore. Wall said that she is excited about moving into her new house. It's one of several in the Briarwood neighborhood. A year ago, Habitat dedicated a home on Rosemont Avenue, and the 2018 Women Build project was at the corner of Curtis Avenue and North Street. Last year, Fraley said there were plans to build at a lot on Brantley Avenue. One man is in custody after a teenage girl was shot last Wednesday night. According to the Rockingham Police Department, an officer was standing in the station parking lot when they heard multiple gunshots around 9:30 p.m. While responding to the area, the officer reportedly saw a vehicle leaving John F. Kennedy Drive at a high rate of speed. Investigators say the officer turned on his lights and siren, but the driver of the vehicle initially refused to stop. During the pursuit, 2 males allegedly jumped out and ran toward Hood Street. The vehicle reportedly continued on to Cable Drive, where officers found the driver, 19-year-old Elijah Necros Brown of Rockingham. Back at the scene, other officers reportedly found a 17-year-old girl with multiple gunshot wounds. However, police say her injuries are not life-threatening. Investigators say several cars and 2 apartments were also damaged by gunshots. Brown was arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder and booked into Richmond County Jail under a $500,000 secured bond. Other charges may be pending. A woman currently on probation in 2 other counties is facing drug charges in Richmond County. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to a call on Sunday, February 26, of a woman acting erratic in the parking lot of a business on Airport Road. The woman, identified as 33-year-old Amber Nicole Patrick of Leyland, was reportedly using household cleaning supplies on her vehicle and herself. Deputies attempted but were unable to find someone to come pick her up, according to the Sheriff's Office. Patrick reportedly agreed to a ride offered by the deputies. When she had emptied her pockets, several items reportedly fell to the ground, including crack cocaine. Patrick was then arrested and charged with felony possession of cocaine and booked into Richmond County Jail on a $2,500 secured bond. Records show she was still being held on March 1st. Her court date is slated for March 9th. A man convicted on a pair of misdemeanors earlier this year is facing weapons and drug charges following a traffic stop. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, investigators with the Community Impact Team conducted a traffic stop on February 25th on Clemmer Road for unspecified traffic violations. While approaching the vehicle, investigators reportedly smelled marijuana, and one deputy reportedly saw the barrel of a rifle sticking out from under the passenger seat. The occupants were removed from the vehicles, and investigators reportedly found a rifle of an unspecified caliber under the passenger seat and 2 9mm handguns in the front passenger area. According to the Sheriff's Office, the barrel and stock of the rifle were both cut off, making the rifle below the legally required length. The passenger, 19-year-old Zakeem Lamar Giles of Hamlet, was arrested and charged with possession-related charges. Giles was booked into Richmond County Jail, where as of March 1st, he was being held on a $25,000 secured bond. He is scheduled to appear in court on March 9th. A man was tracked down by a bloodhound last week after allegedly trying to break into a home during a domestic incident. According to the Richmond County Sheriff's Office, deputies responded to a call on Benji Road on February 24th when 41-year-old Michael Charles Knight violated a domestic violence protection order and tried to break into a home. Knight left the scene on foot before deputies arrived, but was found by a bloodhound canine and taken into custody, according to the Sheriff's Office. While he was being escorted into the jail, Knight allegedly pulled away from the deputies and ran, but was found a short time later. Knight is charged with breaking and entering to terrorize or injure, domestic criminal trespassing, violating a domestic violence protective order, injury to personal property, escaping a local jail, and resisting a public officer. Investigators say he was originally held without bail. However, Richmond County jail records show he is being held on a combined $25,000 secured bond. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Live at 5 weather report. Hope your Thursday is going well and you're staying dry out there, because today's been a bit of a wet one. Started off with some rain, but throughout the day it's been mostly just an overcast with some really dark clouds hanging around. Rain chances haven't been too high today. As we get into later parts of the evening, it goes down to about a 20% chance for the next several hours. But 6 o'clock next hour, 66 degrees, 9 o'clock, 63, and 11 o'clock will be 62. So not a whole lot of change in the temperatures as we go throughout the night. 6:15 p.m. is our sunset time, and we'll have a waxing gibbous moon phase out tonight as well. Looking at the forecast for tomorrow, rain is continuing to be a factor in the forecast. We'll see temperatures hanging around the high 70s, low 80s for the high, so it's going to be probably a bit of a muggy one with rain and high temperatures mixed in together. Cumberland County a high of 80, low of 60. Hope County a high of 80 and a low of 59. Robeson County a little bit warmer there with a high of 81 and a low of 61. Another 10-degree spread for Scotland County, a high of 80, low of 60. Up in Moore County, a high of 78 and a low of 58, with Richmond County here seeing a high of 78 and a low of 59. Our neighbors to the west, Anson County, a high of 78, low of 59, and down south, Marlborough County with a high of 79 and a low of 59. As we look at the 7-day forecast, now tomorrow is a 70% chance of rain, so it's much higher than what we saw today, which was between a 40 and 50% chance. Tomorrow, high of 78, low of 59. Temperature will drop down to the 60s a little bit for the weekend, but still looking overall nice. High of 69, low of 49 for Saturday. A high of 68 and a low of 41 for Sunday. As we get into Monday for the start of next week, high of 72, low of 42, partly cloudy skies. That carries into Tuesday with a high of 79 and a low of 56. Wednesday is looking to be a cloudy day with a high of 61 and a low of 48. And then Thursday, high of 61, low of 45 with partly cloudy skies. So that is going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.